Okay, that's it. Needle is in the arm. Does this hurt you as much as it hurts me, Roger?
No.
We've only just begun.
So you've seen that footage before. I've talked about in this vlog a number of times when I went to Afghanistan as a journalist. I went there with my friend Scott Campbell, who's this fantastic tattoo artist, and he and I, we linked up with these special forces guys, these US Air Force pararescue jumpers, and we set up a tattoo parlor in the middle of the war zone. Now there was one soldier in particular named Roger. You've seen him on this vlog before. And when we were there, we tattooed Roger, and he was the most kind of emotional about the process. He himself, when he got back, he started tattooing. He started giving people tattoos, and he's now a pretty successful tattoo artist. Soldier we met in the war zone, gave a tattoo to. It was such an emotional experience for him that he is now a tattoo artist. Thank you. I'm going to Brooklyn.
That's a surprise, man.
Good to see you. Have a good weekend, Marlon.
Listen, you promised to teach me how to vlog, Casey.
I'm going to teach you how to vlog, Marlon. You can count on me.
Yeah, that's it, all right.
So this is Saved Tattoo. This is Scott Campbell, the guy that I was in Afghanistan with, the tattoo artist. This is his tattoo shop. And he's not here, but look at this guy.
Welcome, Casey.
It's good to be here. You look like a tattoo artist today.
I feel like it.
Is this new?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Michelle did that last night or the night before, yeah.
Roger, you're running out of canvas, buddy.
I am, but you know, that's fine.
Wait, that's probably too small.
So we're wanting to go, yeah, exactly. That's why you can do that. Because, you know, like, but, you know, I'm just going to kind of trace these lines really loosely, but kind of take whatever the familiar.
This is Roger Sparks, the tattoo artist, not Roger the soldier. And what he and I are doing today is sort of merging our experience together as human beings in Afghanistan, and then now our experience together as artists. Is that fair?
Oh yeah, it's very articulate. I mean, it's emotional for me to sit here and think about tattooing you, because if it wasn't for you and Scott and whatever you want to call serendipity in life, I wouldn't be here doing this for you. You know, meeting you guys in Afghanistan like we did is why I'm here. Try to shoot that. And it's just unreal, man. The timing, you know, how things work out. You know, I'm not a religious guy, but I feel like I'm a very spiritual guy. And I've been in the military and special operations for like 20 years, and just the timing and the way this has all worked out is pretty phenomenal. It's strange. It's really heavy stuff. I mean, maybe I was just at a point in my career to where meeting you guys affected me the way that it did, but it definitely, I was open to the change and the risk of diving in.
So in any event, long story long, Roger's tattooing me here.
We've only just begun.
Tattooed on
your ribs, you're saying?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what, you know, we were kind of talking about like traditional spots. There's something like a date timestamp would be on the ribs, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just to be symmetrical.
See, I've always wanted Roger to tattoo me, and I've always waited for the right excuse. I don't really care what the tattoo is. My feeling on tattoos in general is it's what they represent more than the sort of artistry. That's why all mine are just really terrible lines. This is a pretty special experience for me. I hope for him too.
But you know, what's really interesting about tattooing is sometimes it can be, what are we saving ourselves for, you know?
Roger's shaving me down.
Yeah, first when I started tattooing, it was kind of awkward to shave another man, but it's getting used to it. I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it's obviously a good thing.
Now, are you just gonna shave my arm, or are you gonna shave my whole body?
We would need a privacy screen. I'm more than happy to shave your whole body.
All right, I got my wife beater on. Gonna go ahead and get comfortable here. Now, the idea was for Roger to do a small tattoo on me, but we just kept making it 10% bigger and 10% bigger and 10% bigger. We're going pretty big. Okay, that's it. Needle is in the arm.
How
do you think it's going so far, Roger?
Beautifully.
I can't see.
I'm having a great time. It's, you know, we've got to see each other over the years, but I don't think there's anything really as intimate. Well, I guess there are other things that's intimate, but this is as intimate as we're going to get, you know, so I'm enjoying it. To be able to give back and do something personal for you with all the things you've done for me. They can mean nothing or they can mean everything, but what's really interesting is it's bringing something very intangible, tangible. If not just for the ritual of it, but for what you're going to be left with, you know, for the rest of your life.
We're almost done. We're done, Raj. Where are we? The gun stopped.
We're on the just clean up a little bit.
How does it look?
Oh no, I like it, Raj. It's totally different than what you do, but I like it.
I was trying to get Casey with a little bit of Raj.
I like
So it's
it.
good? I can't see it yet.
I'm going to clean up just a smidge.
I like it.
And all I asked from Roger before he started the tattoo was to kind of do what he wanted to do. Roger, I'm wondering if you can explain to the audience what this is and what it means.
You know, with my long military career, I guess, you know, I've always been very drawn to samurai culture. And one of the things that the samurai would adorn themselves with were peonies. Within samurai culture, they knew they would never have this proper burial. And so they wanted to kind of like celebrate the beauty of their life while being alive. And so they would adorn themselves in peonies and just kind of botanicals. And so this is a peony that I drew up that I've tattooed on people, just the dearest human beings in my life. It means a lot to me to be able to put it on you. And I've actually got it tattooed on me just as an outline as well. So it's just super cool. Yeah.
I didn't want any shading or any color, I just wanted the lines.
Yep. Well, they're there.
Thanks, Roger.
Yeah. Oh man, it means the world.
Yeah, man, this is so... The one request I did have from Roger is that he had to sign it. He had to sign the tattoo, and this is it. That's the peony, and then that's the signature. And that's the peony, and then that's the signature. You're stuck with me forever now, Roger.
Yeah. Gladly.
I've made a couple of other movies about my tattoos and how I feel about tattoos. And the basic premise of those videos is that tattoos for me are about making permanent a moment or an experience in your life. That's why like half of my tattoos are literally just dates or notes. It's because I want to remember something. And for the rest of my life, when I see that mark on my body, I want to think of that moment. And this gigantic awesome samurai peony that Roger just gave me really represents, like, you know, Roger's one of the most extraordinary human beings I've ever met in my entire life. And the experience of knowing him, the circumstances with which we met, that's like a big part of my life and who I am. And that's what this is about. All right, Roger, I want to thank you again. You are a brilliant artist, sir.
I think it's wonderful.